wife was off the hook, Whitney.
Really, Chad?
Baby, we're gonna have your demo together in no time. I'll tell you what, Beyonce and Ashanti better watch out, because Miss Whitney Russell is on her way.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Baby, you straight with me. Are you serious about leaving tennis for singing? Because your father thinks everything's back the way it was before you left L.A. And if you bail on his dreams for you again...
Yeah, I know. I know he's gonna go crazy. But you know what? If I tell my father what's going on with my mother and Julian, he's...
All hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah, so whatever happens, I have to feel guilty. I lose either way.
What about your mom? I mean, she's been dead set against you singing from the get-go.
You know what? I don't really much care what my mother has to say, because she's nothing but a liar and a tramp. Oh, Eve. Look at you. You look positively horrible. Are you back on drugs? Or is it that being Julian's whore again is cutting into your beauty sleep?
I'm not having an affair with Julian, and you know it.
Oh, yes, that's right. It's all in the past, right? The booze, the drugs, the wanton sex. But Whitney doesn't know that, does she? She thinks you and Julian are lovers. Why shouldn't she? Every time she turns around, poor thing, there you are in Julian's arms.
God, could you just please go away and leave me alone?
Oh, don't worry about me, sister dear. I will leave you alone. But will Whitney? She's been on the brink of telling TC about you and Julian for a while now. How long do you think she'll keep your secret, Eve? How long before she unburdens herself to her father and blows your lie of a life straight to hell?
So how'd it go? Oh, no, never mind that. Did you lay some more groundwork for the two of you to adopt Teresa's son?
Well, I spoke to Ethan about how long it can take to adopt, and that once a couple does find a child, that they might not bond with them emotionally.
Oh, two very good points.
Indeed. And then I had little Ethan brought down to play with Ethan.
A man and a child who obviously adore one another. Oh, good work, Winnie.
So what about you? Everything going according to plan?
Oh, see, I got Pilar and Miguel fired from the cannery, and then I talked to Julian, who spoke to the mayor, who got Luis suspended from the police force without pay.
Mom, I just really hate that the rest of Teresa's family has to suffer. They didn't do anything.
Por favor, mija. Now you have to keep your eye on the prize. I mean, do you want to save your marriage? Do you want to give Ethan a family? Do you want to adopt Teresa's son as your own? Then you have to stick with the plan.
It's Rebecca. She's the one behind you both being fired. I mean, why else would the foreman come here to tell you in person?
Teresa's right. Alistair or Rebecca must be behind this. I mean, why else would they just come here and fire the both of you out of the blue? I'll bet they're behind me being suspended as well.
Well, Alistair said as much to you at the hospital.
Oh, just played right into his hands by firing my gun at the psych ward.
We were worried about being tight on money when you told us that Sheepman has suspended you. What are we gonna do now?
We have faith. That's what we...
Faith doesn't pay the bills, Mama. Hey, we gotta have jobs to make money. And if Teresa's right and the Cranes are putting the screws to us, I mean, they can make sure that we never work in Harmony again. Or anywhere else for that matter. We won't have enough money to get by. We could lose everything.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Whitney, you have to get real, all right? Be honest with me and yourself about wanting to sing. Do it for you, not because you want to punish your mom for whatever she has going on with Julian Crane.
Okay, look, I admit, yeah, I am angry with my mother. But this has nothing to do with me trying to get back at her. I've dreamed of becoming a singer my whole life. You know, I used to stand in front of the mirror with a hairbrush, lip-syncing to Whitney Houston, Diana Ross, for goodness sake. You know, if my father hadn't gotten me involved in tennis, and if my mother wasn't so anti-music, I would have tried to become a singer a long time ago.
All right.
Okay.
Then let's make it happen.
All right.
Okay.
The sooner we get my demo done, the better. So, come on. What other songs you got for me to sing?
Is Whitney in there? Is she telling TC about Julian and me?
No, she hasn't returned.
Thank God. Oh, she may hate me, but at least her life is back on track. TC's coaching her in tennis again. He's gonna get her ranking up. She's gonna turn pro soon. She's gonna have a wonderful, successful life, unlike her bitter Aunt Liz, who's still mired in the muck of revenge.
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you, Eve. After all, she's your daughter. You know what they say about history repeating itself?
Oh, cut the crap, Liz. I'm going in to spend time with my husband.
You better enjoy it while you can, Eve. Because you've just given me an idea to destroy your family even sooner than I thought possible.
If we pull together and are careful with our money, we can manage.
Well, I know how I can help cut back. I'll drop out of college.
No, that is absolutely out of the question.
Miguel, Mama's right. We're not gonna let you sacrifice your future or your child's.
Yeah, but you guys are gonna have to work so much harder just to pay my tuition.
We don't care. You're gonna be the first Lopez Fitzgerald to graduate from college, and that's all there is to it.
I just hate that I got you all in a bigger jam because of my mistake. Getting Kay pregnant.
Miguel, you have a beautiful daughter. And you think about what that's like to hold her in your arms.
It's awesome.
Go see Maria, mijo. It'll make you feel better.
I would, but I should stay and help you guys figure out what we're gonna do.
Hey, you let us take care of it, okay? Go see your baby.
Okay. I guess I should tell Kay what happened. See you later, okay? Thanks for understanding.
Miguel stays in college no matter what. I don't care if we have to live on bread and water.
And speaking of food, I should get dinner started. Maybe it'll help me clear my head and I can think of what to do.
It's a good idea. You know, I've got a friend, he's got a security company. Maybe he's got a job for me. That's if Alistair hasn't blacklisted me.
Well, I'm gonna use the video hookup that Fox gave me to check on my baby. He's taking a nap. What the?
Nap's over, Brett. Boy, wake up.
Oh no, Rebecca's starting in on little Ethan again.
Wake up, you bastard. You've got work to do.
Damn you! Rebecca, leave my son alone!
Get lazy, good-for-nothing little rugrat. I'm gonna teach you to keep me waiting. Now, don't you start crying. I told you I need some firewood. I don't care if the logs are too heavy and they have splinters. You get off your butt and get me some firewood. Or you know what? I'm gonna use you for firewood. See what happens to slow folks? Now move it.
a spanking?
You know I do, Bex. Got my special paddles down in the car.
Oh, Wally. First you gotta give me a hug. Oh, honey. It is so good to see you. How long has it been?
Since the last time the circus blew through town.
If that trapeze could talk.
We sure had fun that night, didn't we, Red?
Yes, we certainly did, and we will again. Oh, just don't forget to bring the donkey and Big Wally.
I never leave home without him.
Wally, you are proof that good things come in small packages.
Call me.
Oh, I will. And thank you so much. You were so great as little Ethan. Well, now I have to go act like I've never seen that camera before.
Talk about the greatest show on earth.
Where'd they go? What is Rebecca doing to him?
Keeps this room such a mess. Oh, maybe if I beat him with his toys, then I'll put them. What's this? Oh. Is this a camera? Oh. Who would put a camera in here? Alistair? No. Teresa. Oh, Teresa, I hope you saw what just happened. Because it is going to get worse for little Ethan. Much worse.
No.
And you're not going to be able to do anything to stop it.
No. No, please, no!
I didn't know you were coming by.
I wanted to spend some time with Maria.
Oh, I just put her down for a nap. I'm sorry. Hey, are you all right?
No, I'm not.
Why? What happened?
I lost my job at the cannery. Mama and I were both fired.
What?
Teresa and Louise think that Rebecca or Alistair had something to do with it.
Oh, Miguel, I am so sorry. I know how hard you work to provide for Maria and me.
Yeah, only now I've let you both down.
Oh, no, you haven't. Okay, Miguel, you are a wonderful man. You're a wonderful father. Okay, don't feel bad. And don't worry. As long as we stick together, you and Maria and I, we'll be okay. Okay?
Slowly but surely wins the race, Kay. And you're closing in on the big prize, Miguel.
Well, I started dinner. We're having the last free fish from the cabin. Teresa, ¿qué pasa?
Mama, I was using the internet hookup that Fox gave me for Christmas, and well, I just saw Rebecca yelling and screaming at little Ethan to get her firewood.
What?
Yeah. And then she started hitting him because he wasn't moving fast enough.
That vicious woman. I should have buried her alive when I had the chance.
Mama, what do I do? What do I do? Because she's torturing him right now.
Call the Child Protective Services right now. Have them go to the mansion and check on little Ethan. Okay. Go ahead.
Hello. Yes, this is Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald. My son, Ethan, is currently in the custody of Julian, his father at the Crane Mansion. I was using an internet hookup to check on my son, and Julian's wife, Rebecca, she was hitting my son. Could you please send someone over there to check on him? Thank you. Okay, all right. They said they're gonna send someone right over.
Look, Luis is coming. Do me a favor, don't mention what Rebecca did to your brother, or he'll just want to go to the mansion and create a big fuss, and he'll just wind up getting arrested, okay? Did you, was your friend able to help you find work?
No. He said to check back in like a month and maybe he'd have something then.
All right, well, don't be discouraged, Mijo. You'll find something. We all will. Meanwhile, Teresita still has her job at the book cafe.
Even so, I just feel like our situation is the same with me and Sheridan. It's like we're helpless. It's like someone else is pulling the strings. It's like everything's out of our control.
I know that look. What horrible thing have you done to Teresa now?
Let's just say that I have driven another nail into her coffin. But right now I want to talk to Ethan. You see, he doesn't know it yet. But he's the one that's gonna bury her. Gwen, could you take little Ethan up to the nursery? I want to have a word with your handsome husband.
Sure. Hey, buddy, what do you say we go to the kitchen and have a snack?
Okay, Ethan.
Wait, let's
See you,
go.
buddy.
Whoa!
Okay, what is it you want to talk to me about?
Well, actually, it's about Crane Industries business. And since you are a Crane lawyer, I want you to do something for me.
Oh, shouldn't you run that by Julian first?
Already did. He signed off on it.
Okay. What is it you want me to do?
Well, you see, there's this house on a property the Crane Industry owns, and I want to knock it down so I can put a park there.
I didn't know you were so philanthropic.
Well, I want to do something nice for the community. Well, and I can't do it until I get the property back.
Well, what's the problem?
Squatters. There's squatters living in that house, and I want you to evict them.
Well, I'd hate to kick anybody out of their own house.
Well, actually, it isn't their house. You see, it's owned by Crane Industries, therefore it belongs to the Cranes, and since I am Mrs. Julian Crane, it belongs to me. So I want you to evict them. I mean, these people who are living there are the lowest of the lows. I mean, they don't even work. And 2 of them have been in trouble with the law.
All right, well, that does make a difference. Okay, and I guess a park would be good for the community, so just tell me where the property is and I'll evict them.
Oh, excuse me.
Sure. Rebecca, this is Pilar's house.
Well, it seems the Senora is a squatter. And I want her and her entire immigrant family thrown out of that house immediately.
You are my passion for life. It ain't been this, baby, it ain't been this bad in years. Baby, it ain't been this bad. Oh, I feel the weather changing. Baby, it ain't been this bad. It ain't been this bad. This bad in years.
Whitney, that was amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. What brings you by?
Oh, well, I am hoping that I can get you and Chad to do something for me at the Blue Note.
So you rebuilt it?
Yeah, while you were in Los Angeles.
Well, that's great. So what do you want us to do?
Why don't you come with me to the club? I'll tell you all about it.
Okay. Why don't we go get our coats?
Great. Eve will die when she finds out what I've got planned for you, Whitney.
I saw you outside talking to Liz. Is everything okay?
No, we were just talking about Whitney. Liz says that she left soon after I did.
Yeah, honey. I'm really worried about Whitney. You know, everything that's been going on. So I went online and tried to do some research to find out why she's acting this way if she's not on drugs. And you both said that she isn't.
Well, what did you find out?
Well, basically, I found out that a young woman who has had some type of, emotional upheaval is usually triggered by someone that she was involved with, very close with, that let them down. I mean, just like Whitney, I put together all the evidence. And it's pretty obvious to me who disappointed our daughter.
Who?
I think you know, Eve. I think you know who had all of Whitney's love and trust and shattered it.
Rebecca, you can't evict Pilar and her family from their home.
Well, technically it's not their home. You see, Casa Cucaracha is part of the Crane Empire. If you remember, Teresa replaced the house after it burned down in a fire. And since she signed the checks as Mrs. Julian Crane, even though she really wasn't, well, she defrauded the Crane Empire.
She didn't know that she wasn't really Julian's wife. No one knew the marriage was a hoax.
That is irrelevant. She still defrauded the Crane Empire. And Crane Industries has a lien on that house and all of its contents. So, unless the Lopez Fitzgeralds can pay off that lien in full immediately, you have to evict them.
Rebecca, come on. You know that Pilar's family doesn't have the kind of money to pay a lien off like this?
Then you have to evict them.
No. No, I won't do it. And you know what? I'm going to make sure that no one at Crane Legal does it either.
Okay, fine. Ethan? I didn't want to have to do this, but you are forcing me. You see, if you do not evict the Lopez Fitzgeralds from that house, well then, well, you're being negligent as a Crane employee, and then I'm going to have to fire your ass. And then I'm going to have to tell Gwen why, which is because you have once again chosen Teresa over her.
That's not fair.
What's not fair is that your child with Gwen is dead. Why? Because Teresa threw herself at you in Los Angeles. Gwen found out, they fought, Gwen lost the baby, and now she can never have another one. She is barren, so do you not dare to talk to me about what is fair.
What happened wasn't entirely Teresa's fault. I'm to blame for that, too.
Good. All the more reason for you to atone for your indiscretion. So, Ethan, what are you going to do? Are you going to evict the Lopez Fitzgeralds, or do I have to tell Gwen that you are once again choosing Teresa over her? It's your choice. I mean, either you prove your love for my daughter, or you prove that you are once again still in love with that bitch Teresa by defying me.
What is going on here?
Here, have some tea.
Thanks. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Kay. The Cranes control most of Harmony. What if they want to keep me from getting another job?
Okay, there's no reason to think that the Cranes will blacklist you. And you know what? If they do, then I can get a job to help you pay for college and with Maria's expenses.
No, Kay, I can't let you do that. You have enough on you with taking care of Maria.
Okay, well, how about this? Until you get another job, you can just come here and you can take care of Maria while I work. You know, that way we both have money coming in.
Kay, you're amazing.
Oh, it's not rocket science. I mean, if you can't work, then I can.
No, it's not that. It's you. You know, I've never known you to be someone that I could lean on when I needed help. I come here, I dump this giant mess on you, and instead of freaking out, you're being positive and supportive. Exactly what I needed.
Well, I've always been here for you. You just never noticed it before.
I'm sorry. But I notice it now. And I'll never forget it.
I'd be smiling too if I were you, Kay. You're one step closer to being Mrs. Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald.
What's going on here?
Well, I asked Ethan to do something for me, and Ethan, are you going to do it, or do we need to discuss this a little further? Oh, maybe you'd like to know how Gwen feels about the matter.
No. No. There's no need to bother Gwen with Crane business. I'll take care of it.
Good. Sooner the better. Oh, Ethan. Don't get any ideas about trying to help with the Lopez Fitzgerald unless it's to get them some visas to go back to the old country.
Well, maybe my being the one to tell them that they're evicted, maybe that'll soften the blow a little bit.
Well, good. That's great. Just throw them out of the house.
What's going on? Ethan did not look happy at all right now.
Well, it really doesn't matter whether he's happy or not, because in the long run, he is going to thank me for giving him such a wonderful little family with you and little Ethan.
Where are you going? What's going on?
Oh, well, I want to go over to Pilar so I can eavesdrop. I want to be there when Ethan delivers the news.
What news, Mother?
Ethan is going to evict the Lopez Fitzgeralds from the home the Crane money paid for.
What?
Well, it's all part of the plan. I cannot wait to see the look on Teresa's face when she realizes that she is going to be kicked out of her own home.
All of this research confirms it. Chad is the one that let Whitney down. Our daughter went to LA, got engaged to this punk who promised to give her a magical life, promised that he would produce songs that she would sing, but none of that happened. Then Whitney finds out that this boy is married. Married to some woman who is so crazy enough that she wants to get him back, that she wants to kill Whitney to do so. Now, Whitney is only lashing out at you, sweetheart, because she feels that she has lost everything that you have. You have a career, you have a husband, and you have a great family. Now, Whitney feels that she's a failure because, honey, you're so perfect.
TC, honey, I wish you would stop saying that I'm perfect, because God knows I'm far, far from perfect.
Sweetheart, you have done everything to set a perfect life for them, to show them what a woman should live like. Now, Whitney is angry with Chad. She's disappointed in him. Now that she feels she can get this relationship back on track. Now, Whitney feels bad because you supported her going to LA with Chad.
You know, TC, that was a very difficult time for us, for our whole family. And if anything good came out of it, it's that Whitney realized what an unsavory business the music business is, and realized that it's not for her.
Well, Whitney is back on track with her tennis. And all of this music stuff is behind her. It's just a phase, and it'll come to an end.
Except now that Whitney is back with Chad, what if she decides that she wants to sing again? What if she does want to go back into the music business with its temptation for drugs and alcohol and casual sex?
Well, Chad is trying to win her back somehow. And maybe he'll use stardom to try to do it.
Well, whatever the reason, we can't let this happen, TC. We can't let her get back into the music business. It would destroy our daughter, and we cannot let that happen.
Wow, Liz, this place, it looks great. I mean, it looks exactly like it did before the fire.
Well, thank you. Since Julian admitted to accidentally setting the fire, he spared no expense in helping me rebuild.
Can we not talk about Julian, please? I mean, it's just that, you know, he and Rebecca are making Teresa's life miserable by taking custody of little Ethan, and...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, Liz, what do you need help with?
Well, I need to fill a full-time position. And I thought Whitney would be perfect.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I would make a good waitress.
No, Whitney. I don't want to hire you as a waitress. I want to hire you as a singer.
What? Oh my God. I mean, you can't be serious, right?
Oh, yes, I am. The singer I booked canceled, so I need to find a replacement. And since it's such short notice, I need to find someone locally, and of course, I thought of you. So what do you say, Whitney? Will you sing for your supper at my club?
Hello? Hello?
¿Qué pasó?
They hung up, Mama. They don't believe me. They said they sent someone over to check on little Ethan and he was fine.
Well, I'm sure they wouldn't lie me, have they?
No, Rebecca's probably bribing them.
Look, as soon as we work out a budget with Luis, I will call the mansion and see if Phyllis knows anything, okay?
All right. Been adding up the bills. Yeah. The good news is if we add my last paycheck with what you and Miguel are still owed from the cannery, we can pay next month's mortgage. Everything else besides that's just gonna have to wait till we find work. Hopefully soon.
Well, we still have a roof over our heads, huh? Ethan, what brings you by?
Can I come in?
Of course.
Thank you.
Hey, Ethan. Why you look so down? Hey, listen, if you came by to tell me that the judge isn't going to hear my review procedure case against Dr. Ackland, don't you worry about it. Sheridan's already out of the psych ward.
No, that's not why I'm here.
Can't wait to see how Teresa reacts when she finds out she's being evicted.
So why are you here? What's going on?
You want me to sing here at your club?
Yes, Whitney, I do.
I say go for it, baby. You have an amazing voice.
Look, Chad, I don't know. Anyway, what am I gonna sing?
Come on, you know all kinds of songs. Between a few standards and stuff I wrote, we got plenty of material. Hey, you can do it, Whitney. I know you can.
It pays, too.
You know, I really am. I'm tempted. But, you know, recording a demo with Chad is one thing, but if I sing in public, it's just,
Yes. I understand, Whitney. I mean, your mother will probably be furious, just like she was last time, and given the tension between the two of you right now, I'm sure you don't want to do anything to upset her.
You know what? I don't give a damn what my mother says. I'll do it. I'm gonna take the job, Liz. I'm gonna sing here at the Blue Note.
This is great. You know, a gig at the Blue Note is going to change your whole life.
Chad, you have no idea how right you are. I can't wait till Eve finds out that her daughter is following in her same sordid footsteps.
Maria must be hungry from her nap. I'm gonna go feed her.
No, okay. Let me take care of Maria.
Really?
Well, if you're gonna be getting a job, I need to start taking care of Maria more.
I've been tuned in to you and Miguel, and I must congratulate you. I think it's entirely possible that you will be the Bod's bride.
Yeah, and without help from the dark side.
It was huge that Miguel came here today. The lad had horrible news. And who does he want to talk Who did he want to share his pain with? You, Kay. He wanted to take comfort from you and not Charity.
I know. Oh, and it's so amazing. I love him. I love him so much. And I think he's starting to love me.
So, Ethan, what's going on? Why are you here?
Is it about little Ethan? Because I know what's going on over there.
No. No, it's not about little Ethan.
Actually, Teresa, it is about your son. I am setting the stage to take him away from you permanently.
I came to give you this.
What's this?
It's an eviction notice.
What?
No.
You can't be serious.
I am so sorry but if the Lopez Fitzgerald family doesn't come up with the money to pay off the lien that Crane Industries has on this house, you'll be evicted.
Payback is a bitch, Teresa. Oh, su casa is mi casa. Teresa is going to go to jail again. She's going to be there the rest of her life.
That bitch! Well, I'm not gonna let her get away with this.
If she starts remembering her love for Luis, she's gonna wind up dead.
Luis.
Tonight, with only a few episodes left, Chandler and Monica are moving out.
You said it was in escrow? I couldn't even find that on the map.
And at the end, shocking news for another friend.
Oh my God.
Then Karen's biggest nightmare.
Hello, Mother!
Mini drivers moving in, and on an all-new Apprentice, tensions run high.
She's a scheming, conniving.
Leading to the best
I think you did poorly.
boardroom
Who would you choose?
ever.
You're fired.
Plus, an all-new ER tonight.